let's get this show on the road. All right. So we got Mr. Rossa and we got Prime. Um, Today we're going to be talking about NFTs, the metaverse, and earn to play games. Now let me just say, this guy, Mr. Rossa, he's been sharing so many opportunities, gems in which you can make residual income. So I'm just super excited to have him with us today. All right. So with no further ado, let me hear what he's got. Mr. Rossa, welcome, man.
Hey man, I appreciate you having me, and also nice to meet you, Prime, as well for the first time. And yeah, like I said, my name is Mr. Ross. I go by Mr. Ross. My name is Marcus Rosser, and yeah, we got into crypto because of the hard economic impact. I'm sure everybody's feeling because of IDA and everything going on in the rest of the world. So crypto's a good way for people with a little bit of money to kind of come up in the world. And if you're a gamer, you like video games, Play2Earn games, and be a really good way to go. And it's been doing pretty good. So yeah, like I said, I made up with this dude when I saw a YouTube video on the shoot, man. What drop was that video when I first met you on it was the Matrix. It was the Matrix, right? It was the Matrix.
Oh yes,
drop,
yes, the Matrix.
Yeah, it was the Matrix drop, man. And so hit up the conversation, we chatted up, and started linking up with the Discord there. And we've been talking about NFT game, and I've been passing along what I've been getting into, and future drops, and just my current personal earnings, and it's been pretty cool. So,
excellent.
Yeah, that's how it's going, man.
Excellent. Yeah, and today we've got Prime. Prime's a part of the team as well. Prime, we are basically the whole development side of stuff. We're going to be developing so many things. You know what I mean? So literally, we're just in the I suppose the planning stage of the things that we want to actually develop, from games to NFTs to a lot of things, man. All in the metaverse. So yeah, Prime pretty much, my second in line developer guy. So, hey Prime, let the people know.
How's it going, man? Hey, nice to talk with you here, Rossi. I haven't seen any of this stuff yet, but I'm sure CB could forward on the stuff. But yeah, we're definitely interested in getting to the metaverse and in the gaming side. And I think he said you're VR. You can do a lot of stuff with VR. So I'm not sure if the crypto space has any VR games yet, but that would be pretty crazy to see. So
oh,
yeah,
man. Yeah, it's coming actually. There's a couple of people that they try to deal with the VR, AR, crypto side of NFTs, and there's more than a few. Even a couple TJs started doing some cool, like Monster Cat. Their whole label has a whole like jukebox NFT, which uses an AR, so it's pretty sick.
Really? Any of them released yet, or?
Yeah, sadly they're already released. I try to jump in on it. You gotta be like a Monster Cat NFT like collector to be able to get the jukebox. It's like $800 now. It's crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing some games like Decentraland out there where you can basically have the NFT and you can like rent it out and all this stuff. It just sounds like a crazy way to make some passive income.
It's crazy because you never think it's possible, man. So I do a game called Splinterland just to test out renting out. I don't know if you ever played Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, any other TCG in real life. But just imagine. I mean, you had a binder, I'm sure, like me. Every Sunday and Saturday, we go to the car shop. We're buying boxes. We're pitching to buy boxes with other trades, and we're trying to flip $200-$300. Our binder's worth $1,000 in the binder. A good weekend, we're making good money. But imagine you could rent those cards out instead of actually losing that ownership on a daily basis and get paid for it. And that shit blew my mind, man.
Right? Yeah. It's just this whole crypto space is really blowing my mind when I got into it. And then whenever the games started coming out and all those games, and people not only just making money off the fact that they have the NFTs and they're able to play because they have the NFTs, but when I saw that people were able to rent them out, and then it's just a crazy world right now. So it's just mind-boggling, really.
No, it's worth it, bro. I would get it. I'm to the point I'm actually gonna go back to the car shop for my upcoming weekend and sell out all my Magic cards and all the decks I have, just put it back into NFT gaming because I'm gonna make more money passively.
Right, that's what it's all about. That's what everyone's dream should be, right? Make more money passively.
Exactly. And I think, Rossa, you were saying that you're actually into a few things, and you got a couple of things you want to share with us, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can share. I got a couple of drops starting next week, from NFT groups to NFT Metaverse groups to Play2Earn game drops to current games I'm in right now that we can talk about. Current earnings so far, my daily earnings on my perspective, my personal investment and my return on investment and everything, man. We can go do a complete deep dive.
Ah, that'd be brilliant, man. Because I'm sure the community want to hear what this is all about. And you know what? Even with the future developments that we're thinking of doing as well, having somebody with your knowledge and your understanding of the actual, the whole NFT game and the metaverse, that'd be great. So you know what? This is something we can talk about later on. But yo, bring it to us, man. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I think the first one we could probably start with just doing NFTs, kind of just get people their feet wet a little bit, and I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. I guess the first one we're probably talking about is Monday, right? So there is a drop or a membership I purchased about a couple of months ago. It was a rubber duck, man. I think I spent like $350 on a rubber duck, and I know some people will say that sounds crazy. It's like, why would you spend $350 on a digital rubber duck? But
listen, that can't be the worst, man. I've seen the crypto punks and all the other stuff. So listen, if you got a rubber ducky, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah, I never liked the crypto punks. I never was into that kind of art, man. I wasn't even. I'm not really into the whole profile picture, avatar, NFT collection stuff. I'm very scared of future regulations and them being the floor pool and just their prices going to zero, man. The floor prices just dropping. And I'm a guy with little funds. I mean, I feel like. Personally, I don't know everybody else in the people with different financial lanes, but I try to invest in my mindset. If I'm $300 a month, what's the best way to spend my $300 a month,
Right, got you, yeah, absolutely.
So, but no, first of all, I can show you, I think, I don't know how to post, play back my phone. What do I should I just share my screen for this one, or
Yeah,
post the link?
no, share your screen. Let's see, hopefully that will work.
Yeah, let me go try to put it fast. Screen, can I share it per screen? All right, go screen one. Cool.
Okay.
So
we can see that.
All right, cool. So I went ahead and go with the Instagram really fast. So Disrupt One, I would say, is the first, I can say, marketplace I joined in with a little bit of buy-in. These ducks right here is the first batch, or the next batch that's dropping. As you can see, it should be dropping Monday, 10 a.m. They're not too expensive, and I'm sorry, the website up over here. This is actually our main website right here, and I go ahead and connect my wallet. I gotta change my networks. Give me 2 seconds. Get back on Ethereum. Sorry, real fast. There we go. So this is just a collection they have so far. The drops they have going on right now. Most of these, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of priced out. They're kind of expensive. Why I prefer people, if you know, on a budget, to definitely go to my personal profile to see what I mean. To definitely purchase these ducks right here. So this one, my duck's currently level 2. So the mechanic built in, the longer you hold the duck, every drop your duck levels up. The higher level your duck is, basically the discount you have on future drops or bonus drops. As you can see, I have these little NFTs here. They're all built for the metaverse or Decentraland or anything else you want to throw it in, the Unreal Engine 4, and just other artist drops that you can purchase on the cheap and just resell later if you want. But I'm going to hold them because I'm big into the whole metaverse stuff.
Looks good.
I would have to say, though, one of these drops, which would be this one specifically, I would have to point out. The only reason why I got this one is because I am in a private group called 33 NFT. 33 is an anonymous NFT collector out there in the metaverse world, and he's very popular. And you do have to buy a pass to be able to get the alpha information and the discount to be able to purchase his long-term NFTs and meta projects. But I would say it's definitely worth it.
Right.
And just since you guys are on my screen, I can show that because it's on my Nifty. Yes, this is on my Nifty. So this is my Nifty Gateway portfolio. This is currently all of my NFTs that I currently own, from the first ones I ever bought down to the last ones I ever bought.
And you know what? They look good. They look good. They look better than a lot of crap that I see out there.
It took me a long time to get. No, the rubber duck is probably the worst. It took me a long time, a lot of reading, a lot of videos to really get educated and figure out which NFTs to buy. Because I feel like NFTs went through a phase, right? We all saw the hype of the news, right? It was all about those P2P profile pics. They went to the avatar things. Then it was about the Apes and Board Yacht Club, all this, and it's just like those are a lot of things a lot of people can't really even. An everyday person can't aspire to even really achieve, you know? I'm not big on that. So I did dabble a little bit. Like Tom Young, I know he was big popular because he did the whole Forbes thing. He was the label, one of the first NFTs who did the whole like Yeah, hoverboard. I forgot Back to the Future kind of thing. It was kind of popular. I want to say the price. I can guys can show you. Yeah. So it's up to $449. Floor price is $339, and I bought in at $345 3 months ago. The thing I
Wow.
love about NFTs in this place is all transparent. So of course, no one's gonna lie to you. If they do lie to you, it's ignorant because you can go to blockchain and see how much someone paid and what the current price is. So you can know. You always know if someone's good or bad is the same. Perry Cooper, another future artist. He's just gained a lot of steam. He gives a lot of people drops a hold on his artwork. I know he's holding this one because it's only one of 100. It's a 7 of 100. I like things below 100 depending on if it's open edition or not. This was like an open edition. I'm paying to see how it goes. We'll see how it goes on those ones. But I'm holding for him if he give me some future drops. 33 NFT. That was the membership I purchased. I would definitely say it was definitely worth it from all the alphas and everything else I've gotten from just being a part of it. It was worth that price I paid. What did I pay for that? I paid $677 at the time. So it was still worth it. I still made my money back on everything else. And it's a lifetime. I would hold it. Sure, lifetime hold. Edward O bought this one just because I like the fact that it was cheese. He hasn't popped up as much as I wanted to. Let's see, I got that one at 300. It's at 232 and floor price is 190. Not too big news on that one. Antio Tabasco, I don't think I said his name right. This stuff is blowing up, man. This guy has his own metaverse coming up. He's about to throw his own artist token. He's about to have another drop on February 2nd. His artwork being displayed in like the Tokyo downtown centers and the LA galleries and all these things. He's really popular, man. I get offers for this guy's work all the time. I bought it at $263. I'm never gonna sell this. This will be a lifetime hold just because of the future of this artist and what he's trying to do. This is gonna be worth thousands in the future. And I'm still not gonna sell it.
Yeah.
Heartbreak, this piece right here. First Black African American NFT artist. He does all the stuff in Microsoft Paint. So I spent about about $1,000 on it. I'm sitting on that one. Easy flip. But I'm not gonna flip it. I just want to support the artist, so I'm gonna hold it. These three right here, they're all levels of memberships. So why I like the memberships is because you get guaranteed drop access at a discounted rate, and you get guaranteed raffles and drawings. Number of membership how you hold equates to the number of drawings. So specifically, I had 2 gold drawings right here. This is purple. I won this NFT art right here. It was $69. The floor price is $750. The price I paid for each one of these entries was $69. I bought 2. They're already up to $145, $99 floor price. So as you can see, I've already made my money back. Tripled it on those already. It was that was all in like a month.
Wow.
And I just sit on it. That's just equity that I'm sitting on, and then over time it'll just increase.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really have to work hard. XOR, no, this is a project. This is a project by an artist. I've never heard of Pac. It's another very well-named artist. Super expensive. XOR was in a tier below him, so I decided to jump in. Basically, to be able to even get the ultrasound, which the opportunity is gone now, you had to buy it on the secondhand market, but you had to burn. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with burning, but yeah, you're familiar with burning. So NFTs, the same thing. You buy a number of pieces, an open edition, you burn those pieces, he'll send you a piece. So I ended up burning 2 gases to be able to get this thing called ultrasound, and I can show you what a gas is. A gas is this right here, this NFT. So I ended up purchasing 4 gases, to tell you the truth. My first burn I ever done, to understand how I do a burn, I sent the first gas to a fake address. It was my fault. I couldn't even do anything about that. Niche Gateway, can't do anything about it, so I ended up losing that one. So I ended up having to buy another gas at like $475 just so I could continue to burn. And I ended up buying 2 more from the most recent burn that's happening. So I have an opportunity to either get me a block space or a mining tip. As you can see, there's 99 additions here, 99 additions here. It's because the burn doesn't complete until Monday. And once Monday's done, everybody will be randomly giving out one of these pieces depending on how many pieces of gas they burn.
Right.
The point of the project is if you have all pieces of ultrasound and this one and the block space mining tip, apparently you're supposed to get something later on down the road. So that's what I'm begging on. If nothing else, I'm just going to resell my ultrasound, and depending on if I get block space or mining tip, one or the other. Because there's other people who are, more diamond hand than me and bigger collectors as artists that'll keep going. And I just want to sell out and get my money back. MD White, this was just a membership. He hasn't dropped anything since. I got in at 250. 250? Did I get at 250? I'm lying to you. I got it at 270. I got it in second market. I missed the initial sale because I was like iffy on it. Now I went back. I was like, that was $30. I'm still up though, so that's actually pretty cool.
Cool.
But he hasn't dropped anything, so that's about it. This DPR token, the only reason why I got in here is because it is the first to meme NFT artist. It's the only reason. Meme art, people like it, man. So I wanted to just kind of fall into her last shoe wicks. If you Google her, you'll see what I mean. Extremely popular in a lot of things. I don't think it's a bad trade at all, and I can't show you the price. I actually bought this on Ethereum. I spent like $360 on it because I had to get it on OpenSea.
Right.
So and then I had to move it to Nifty Gateway, and it was a whole thing because you had to drop on Nifty Gateway because most artists are moving over to Nifty to avoid gas fees and to give lower grade entry to people, high limit credit cards because Nifty allows credit cards, and which I know encourages higher flip, but most communities encourage holders. So you do have the fact of flippers. Most of the time, holders do win out. Most of the time, which is nice. I'm not big at flipping. This one right here, this was a drawing, man. Honestly, it was a random drawing, $200. $200 turned into $750 floor price.
Wow.
And that was 9 days ago. It was lucky. This guy named Blob Arts. The cool thing about it, I know it looks basic right now. I actually prefer this. The art changes color between day and night.
Oh, cool.
It's a complete different color scheme. Yeah, it's sick. It's built into the code. It's super sick. I wish I knew. I want to read the back end of the code so I knew how we programmed it to change. And it's not just like a basic, like the background changes. It is a complete color change on the whole dynamic of the picture. It's crazy. It's really good. On top of that, I think this is great. I think the price is double if I paid $200. I want to give it full price $400 because if you hold the piece to a spring, the artist, Bob Arts, EF Dot creator, he actually does physical card art as well. So if you hold it through spring, he will mail you free of charge the same version of the art and the physical card to your house.
Ah, brilliant.
Really?
Yeah, and on top of that, he also got into some top cards and some other stuff. So it was a this right here. I'm very happy. It definitely put me on some stuff that make me some money later on. I'm very happy to get into this group. So you can get some of his additions, and this is like like I said, this is up 20. I'm 15 of 20, so the value will only go up.
Right.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that was just luck. That was nothing. That was just me trying. These 4 were all charity, so I kind of did this stuff for tax write-offs. But that's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. But they all have kind of they were $88 each, and then the floor price is 103. I honestly don't. I didn't buy them to flip them. I just bought them because the first time I saw a black woman in an NFT, and I thought it was cool. And I support black culture, and I represented. Some of them were. One of them was like sickle cell. One was water. One was black woman hair culture, and I forgot the other one was. But they're all like charities, and I was cool with that, so I ended up picking these up. And like I said, they all doubled in price. So I'm just sitting on them now.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's the basic stuff. That's the easy stuff. A lot of people, though, I'm not gonna lie, in the NFT world will kind of say you're kind of cheap if you only do Nifty Gateway. So I did go ahead and kind of get an OpenSea collection, and this is where you can say it's not that well thought out. As I tested out this bottom one from the beginning. It's a Moon's game, about $20 each, just testing it out. This VIP pad, the video game, got it at $350, $1,700. I am not selling it. I'm sitting on this. I really want to play the video game, honestly. I also had a Jade Pass. I sold that yesterday. So sadly, for about $750 profit. What's going on right now? Okay. This is my first piece of land in the metaverse. It's the Cell NFT project. It's probably the cheapest project anybody can get into right now. If you still want to try and get some meta land, everything else is cost you over $1,000. This stuff is going to cost you. You got on my screen. I can show you in real time. Price a little bit high. The cheapest floor price one, I think it's like $50, man. And I don't know why my stuff's going so slow. Price of streaming. Yeah, it's like 19. And yeah, the market took a dip, right? The Ethereum's still falling. So yeah, right now a lot of people are buying up the floors on a lot of projects, and this is one project I'm going to continue buying the floor on. And just to show you guys why, I can show you why secretly. This is the project that is going on. I can go ahead and launch the map. I can show you my personal cell in their own versus one-to-one of America, or of the world technically. I'm going to my system profile, my map, and shit's right there. That's my personal see that video playing in the background and everything. Zoom out. This is like I said, this is like those big plots are incognito. That's a whole NFT group. I don't know if you're popular. They're pretty big. They buy a lot of stuff. Fire to another group. These guys all spend a lot of money to kind of build these whole bigger pieces of land.
Wow.
But, yeah, I know. That's what I said. And oh man, I almost lose myself. Let's go back to my profile. But yeah, we're just going to my piece right here. Very cool. We can edit them. You can like throw in like your NFTs and stuff if you want to. Just to like kind of show off in a better way. But honestly, the future of this stuff isn't for just throwing up your NFTs. It's actually using stuff for like online billboards and like advertisement, honestly.
Right.
Because you can literally have landmarks in the world that people can go to, and you can hyperlink. So this is the most important part. This is why I was testing the video display, because you can display IPF files or any links, anything you honestly want. So imagine you have your own branded website. You can literally post everything here and make it look attractive so everybody can get these clicks. Not only do you get paid for how many traffic clicks you get on per yourself, but I mean you can branch out to anything else you want. So I think it's a pretty untalked about opportunity. Not only that, but you can rent out the space to other people, other groups, other developments that want to use it to advertise their own projects. So I think there's a lot of versatility in having Metaland in the future for sure.
The metaverse is another realm of possibilities, especially, you know, like you said, with advertising services. You know, as a developer, you can advertise, you know, do you want something built, and just get a load of work that way. It's crazy, man, this metaverse stuff.
It's wild. Yeah, it's wild. And that's what I said to me. This is me testing out just a taste of like what's available. I actually was trying to contact this guy because I want to buy the piece next to me, but it's not for sale. And he, in his open sea, he has no like contact information. So I was like, kind of sucked. Oh well. But shoot, man, I think that's really as far as the NFT stuff. I mean, I think the only thing really you get to worry about moving forward with blue chip NFTs. So like our memberships, right? So like Mad Cat, man, if you could buy a Mad Cat one day, I would do a Mad Cat, man. It was worth it. This thing has dropped. What's the low price on these things, right? Which I got for $111. Yeah, so it's $135. It's worth $135. I've made more than $135 because of the Mad Cat badge. I've gotten this Mad Cat for free, which is sitting at full price. I'm not putting mine on sale. Because the longer you hold them, they drop the other stuff, which I can also show that. It's at 109. So that alone, I already made my money. I mean, partially my money back. It was free. I didn't do anything for that. On top of what else it drops, it drops you these candies. I've gotten this candy, and I think there's like one more candy I'm missing. Or they're pending that drop. Because they have some issue with the Polygon network, which OpenSea. And they said it's free. I think they're worth like fractions of a cent. Oh no, mine they're worth $100.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's free. Like I didn't do anything for that. That's all just because I held the badge and I have a rabbit. But there's another piece of candy that's dropping. And if you have the badge and a rabbit, they're gonna give you 2 pieces of candy. So I would consider that another $100 each, and you should be fine. I feel like my collection is not fully loaded yet. And then I don't understand why. But just to make sure it's not tripping right now. Alright, well, this only the last bit that matters. So, I would say the only things that really matter at this point. Oh man, they're not even going. I'm just going to receive that. Basically, the only ones that matter would be the blue chip ones that are left. So, for HELIUM, this project right here. You have to buy personally if you still want to get into it, between 1 and 400. And the reason why I say that is because in the future, they're giving the holders 20% of the sales going forward for your lifetime of the project.
Right.
And they pay you back in Ethereum.
Brilliant. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I would definitely do it. I don't know what the floor price is. I think it's like $350. Again, Ethereum is falling, so that's why I checked 0.7. So yeah, if you just want to pick one up and make sure see this is number 85, that would qualify. Yeah, it's 274. Honestly, I want to buy one more, and I'm kind of just putting some money aside. But Ethereum keeps dropping like it is. Honestly, I'm definitely gonna buy one more. I'm just gonna wait. But yeah, Ethereum keeps dropping. I'm gonna do some of my Play2Earn video games if I pick one up. But yeah, I would try and pick one up just because the blue chip NFT in the long term you should make a bit of money off of it. The next one was Satoshi Project, which was the video you saw. It is a metaverse Unreal Engine built video game. It hasn't been released just yet. They just released Avatar, so I'll be, as you can see, an assassin in that game. But I'm excited for it. It's got good art. It came with a number of drops. These freaking trading cards. The Satoshi Legionnaire card. This one came with it, which apparently all the cards are going to have some type of in-game mechanic. And they're also on a Polygon network, which I like, so you don't have to worry about those crazy gas fees. When they click on all the connection. But yeah, I got the Morgan President. This was also a drop. That was just for holding the pass, which I have. That pass was this little Satoshi thing. You got to buy this little Satoshi Burst token to even be able to get the Legionnaire. I think I paid $500 for it plus the gas fees. And as you can see, the price was 97 now. That doesn't really matter because when you buy Satoshi, you got it free. I didn't have to pay for it as Legionnaire. It came free.
Brilliant.
Because it came with the token.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. Yeah. So I was like,
a lot
cool,
of those NFT look just. You see, this is the type of stuff that I would spend money on, But
yeah. That's what people do. I think they should. I mean, I think the last one I got, this was free as well. Dang. And this was the Phantom Galaxies project that dropped. And I think everybody who jumped on the Discord and linked their wallet to the website got one of these for free.
Wow.
And a lot of people are offering more because it's $6 right now. But like you can go to your profile and then you can check your offers, man. Let me look at your offers really fast. No, man. What is it? My collection settings. Oh, there it is. Offers received. You can see your offers, man. Like Silver Pass, I got this in 18 minutes ago. Someone trying to pay me $1,700 or $1,100. You get $4. You can see like real time whenever you do get offered by anything. Someone trying to buy that Kobe Bryant thing for $23. Someone wants my chill pill for $11.
What, $11?
Yeah. Because you can see someone else wants it for $72. That was 3 days ago.
Right.
I mean, I never ever checked this. I'm not gonna say I'm an older. I'm more of a collector. So I'm trying to get my card three. Yeah, man. I don't really do any of that stuff, man. Like I said, I think I did one thing yesterday, and that was just to get rid of it. I don't know how it won't show up on my thing because it was a sale. Yeah, I don't know how to make it show up. Sadly, but yeah, I don't think I did was sell off one thing yesterday. That was one of my NFT gaming passes. It was the Jane Pass version of. Let's see if I can show you this stuff. Big time gaming, which you really gotta get into, my friend. And I would say anybody if you're trying to do a AAA.
Wow.
You have the Jane. Just because it's what does it mean? You guys play World of Warcraft? Just imagine World of Warcraft NFT marketplace.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's literally what big time is. So yeah, I had the Jade Pass. I got rid of that thing though for about $750 shoot. I was happy with that. And I mean, they're gonna have another pre-sale. You can buy it for like $200 usually when they go on sale. Buy the actual the game itself.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. But the second market is ridiculous with these passes. But I would say that's pretty good. That's about it. The OpenSea stuff, man. I would say if you really want to do this stuff, man, do passes, man. Do early access passes to save you the best money. Do blue chip, make sure you reach economics, make sure you see some type of payout down the line. That's about it, really, right now. It hasn't really evolved. I mean, it's evolved a lot, but shit, that's as far as it's going right now.
Brilliant. So, if someone wanted to start off with NFT, what would you say the best way is for them to go about it? Do they need to go onto Twitter to see opportunities, or?
The best way, I would say, honestly, just go on Nifty, because I know people want to make fun of people and talk about people who don't have a lot of cash up front. But it's just like, if you want to learn and you do have the cash, but if you want to have some little security behind it based on whatever credit card you use, I would say just go Nifty, man. The prices are very cheap. If you go to other marketplaces like OpenSea or even the Disrupt one, I mean, there's a bunch of them. There's so many marketplaces. Even Market Drawing just launched one over the weekend. Like they're not very entry level. You have to have like an ETH or a couple of ETH to get in.
Right.
So no, I would say just start looking at verified and curated drops. Curated are kind of the safest ones for flipping, and then also usually for long term holding. And then besides that, really get into things you are interested in. personally. Like, I never buy anything that I personally don't like.
Right.
Never did. I got into the whole Tom Yo just because, we grew up Back to the Future, the whole hoverboard, Nike, Air Jordan thing, you know what I mean? That's a whole thing. That'll never die. That'll always gain value.
No doubt.
I really can't say too much of everything else because it really was Antonio Tedos's thing. That was just luck, praying on him to be popular. Niche, a black artist coming out of Africa doing NFTs, that's kind of niche. So, get on the hype while you can. But everything else, as you can see, I focus on memberships. If it wasn't because of memberships, I wouldn't have gotten other artists. And honestly, the reason why I'm buying the Tom Yo is because Nifty 33 supports Tom Yo. Nifty 33 supports Perry Cooper. Honestly, this group gave me every artist. Gave me Edward, gave me Antonio, gave me Prince, gave me XOR.
Gave you Prince.
Yeah, if it wasn't for me buying this NFT at the $600, $700, I never would have heard about any, because this dude's about it, man. He collects and he always knows. If it wasn't for him, I never would have gotten into the Satoshi Project. If it wasn't for him, I never would have gotten to the Mad Rabbits.
Right.
Like, it wasn't for this guy. Like, this Discord drops. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I spent $630, it's down to like $320, but the value I've gotten from it, the education I've gotten from it is just, man,
it's
worth it.
Yeah.
And sure, I spent more money, but it's like that money has been flipped. If I want to sell everything right now, I'd still make value.
Yeah. Brilliant. Nah, do you know what? That sounds good, man. You got any questions, Brian?
No, I don't. That was fascinating to watch all that stuff and see the whole portfolios you got going on. It's really fascinating. You got a lot more NFTs than I do.
Oh, shoot, man. It just takes time. A lot of hard work.
It's a lot of cool art, though.
Yeah,
I like it, man. I'm trying to get me you guys ever the token frame? You can find, like, put on your wall or you put on your table and you can find display NFT art. I did order one in the first edition, so it's supposed to come with some perks. I'm waiting for that to come in the mail, man. I'm really excited.
Oh wow! So you literally can have like a picture frame, and it just changes it goes through all your list of collections.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be flexing hard.
What's that called?
It's a token frame.
That's
crazy. Yeah, it's worth looking up, man. That's it. The first edition sold out during the last New York Art Gala the past couple weeks. I think it was last month. I might be wrong about that. But it sold out, man. Like, if you try and see if you get a pre-order list for the tabletop, bro, that's the only affordable one. I'm not lying to you. The first one that's on the wall is like $777.
$332.
But the only reason why I even did it, bro, to tell you the truth, is because if you look at the perks on the first edition, they said it's supposed to come with special perks. So I was thinking it's either come like either discounted exclusive NFT drops by the artists that support it, because every NFT that Token Frame uses, the artist has to put their art on the blockchain for them to actually make the app functional. So that's what I'm assuming they're going to be partnering with other future artists that are popular for us people with the first editions to get free NFTs. That's the only reason why I bought it. Only reason.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's brilliant, though. The idea to do that.
No, it's smart. There's a couple other companies out there, but Token Frame seems to be the one that took off and really just like won. Like, when I saw them in, like I said, a couple months ago on Instagram showing off in real world, I was like, yeah, I'm happy for my purchase. I can't wait to see it in real life.
Brilliant.
How long before you get that, you said?
They pushed it back until January. They actually updated us last week on Twitter.
Right.
Wow.
But that's because of supply chain and stuff. They were trying to get to us for Christmas, which I was really hoping so my mom could see it. I'm trying to get my parents, my mom, my dad, everybody NFTs and stuff like that. I'm actually going to give out these charity ones to my family as well, just to spread the love, And I'll probably give one of my friends one of these golden ones. I don't need both. I mean, this is a blessing, so I'm already happy I can get it to somebody else and let them get the experience. Let them just learn about this stuff,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, you sound like a very knowledgeable guy, man, about all this NFT stuff. I mean, I'm definitely looking at it from more of a opportunity and development perspective, but you're actually in it, living it, and collecting it. So, hats off to you, man.
I would love to give you, you're developing something. Like, the future of NFTs, it's all about utility, man. Like, you talk about developing it. The ability to have an NFT that can provide a token, that can provide a service, that can provide real-time interaction with the community, man, that's the future, man. And then the community, an organic community behind that, just people talking, man, we can do so much, man. Because I'm focusing on all of it, man. But that is the future, man. You want to do a project, we can definitely get you on that stuff easy.
Wow, brilliant. Definitely, man. We're gonna have to talk about this, and just bring it to the team and sit down and have a meeting, man, and have a few meetings and formulate some games and some opportunities. So definitely 100%, man. What do you say about that, Prime?
Oh, I think that's the best idea I've ever heard.
Excellent.
Well, sure, if you want. I also, I know you want to talk about the play-to-earn games. I know that's a whole nother portion of crypto. I don't know if you have time for that. We can go through that if you want.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let me just pause for a break real quick.